We
All
do
right.
have a little bit of breaking news. It's not. It's July breaking news. It's not real breaking news, but it is interesting. This is going to end up being a story because it is July, or it's June, but it's basically July. So CBS Sports HQ tweeted the 10 highest paid defensive backs in football.
Okay.
Yep. You see where I'm going with this? Stephon Gilmore quoted the tweet. Oh, okay. ...
Oh no. There's the leverage, right? I mean, that's his leverage right now is to be like,
okay. Here's you want to go through the top 10?
This. Yeah,
go. You want to go through the top 10, and you tell me which of these guys deserve to be paid more than Stephon Gilmore. I'll go 1 to 10. Jalen Ramsey.
He's better, younger, and on the same level, right?
So this is AAV, not this year money, not right. So age factors here. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
AAV.
Jalen
Ramsey. Marlon Humphrey is second.
Okay. Gilmore is a better player than Marlon Humphrey, but Marlon Humphrey is substantially younger than Stephon Gilmore.
Right, so the age here, okay. By the way, I'll retweet this if people want to see it at Real Alex Barth. Tre'Davious White.
Oh, this is an age-old argument, right? Like, Trey White's so good in what they do at Buffalo, and Gilmore's so good in what they do in New England. But if you flip them, I think Gilmore. I think they'd both be a lot worse. Like they're very scheme-dependent type of players. So I think Gilmore should be paid on the same level as Trey White. Let me put it to you that way. I think that they're close. I don't think Trey White's that much older than he is.
Well,
or younger.
So then Darius Slay.
Oh, he should be making more than Darius Slay. We've been over that one.
Okay, and then so it seems like we're tipping. I'll give you the bottom
Trey White
5.
is 26, so he's a lot younger than Gilmore. He's 4.
I'll give you the bottom 5. Tell me if any of these guys should be making more than Gilmore. Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, James Bradbury, Marcus Peters, Trey Wayne, William Jackson.
Maybe Xavier Howard. He's a really good corner.
Okay.
So Byron Jones is very overrated in my opinion. Like a good starting corner, but not top 5, top 6 money. So I don't know. To me, Xavier Howard is the only one in that group that deserves to be paid more than Stephon Gilmore.
So okay, so here's where it's in. We'll use this as a thought experiment, right? If we're doing AAV, so you had him below Marlon Humphrey, on par with Tre'Davious White, maybe Xavier Howard. So White, Humphrey's 19.5 AAV.
Okay.
White's 17.3. Slay and Jones are about 16.5, and then Howard is 15. So you're probably looking at paying Gilmore based on what you said. You would pay him about, high 16, 16, 17, 16, 8.
I've always thought from an AAV standpoint that 16 was the number for them, right?
So like White's at 17.3.
3 years, right? But he's 4.5 years younger than Stephon Gilmore.
Well, so if Gilmore comes to you and says, "I want 2 years, but I want to beat Trey White's AAV," would you give him that?
I would give it to him, but I highly doubt that they would. But I would give it to him just because, like we've said all offseason now, they built this roster to be good right now, right? They didn't build this roster as a long rebuild, right? This is not a 3 to 5 year rebuild. This is them thinking that they can put in a rookie quarterback and Mac Jones in a really good veteran roster and be good right away. And if that's the plan, then you need Stephon Gilmore. So if he wants 16, 17 mil and he's willing to take a hit on the years, on the longevity of the contract, and he only wants 2 extra years tacked on to his current deal or something like that, then I'd do it.
Yeah, I'm probably looking in that range, something like that. So it's I don't know, it's an interesting thought experiment to look at that and kind of see it all. I guess you look at where Gilmore ranks and you kind of scroll down that list and he's 26th. He's the 26th highest paid corner in football this year.
It's crazy. You
don't really look at the top 10 and think, we've looked at him compared to Darius Slay, but when you look at him in that context, it's certainly interesting. I think, maybe it's 2 years, $35 million. Maybe that's the deal that gets it done. I think that if you can do that where this year is year 1 of that deal, I think if the Patriots can swing that, I think that would be a really good deal. This
also speaks to Stephon Gilmore. I think this is still an open dialogue. Like we're not in the hostile situation yet with the holdout. You know what I mean?
I think he's just being a little bit of a wise ass. I don't think that there's anything,
Right. I think that he is very much open for business with the Patriots and is willing to come to a resolution, but clearly he is underpaid at his current number and deserves a pay raise. And I do think that there is a common ground. Should we go back to some of these questions?
Yeah, I just thought that was probably worth bringing up. So
it was. That's a good point.